Hello YouTube and welcome back to the channel. This is Miguel with season 1 of how to combine the DC deck building sets. And this is our 5th deck profile for the season. In this episode we'll be covering Crisis 2 expansion. The standard play characters in this expansion include Saint Walker, Red Lantern Supergirl, Star Sapphire, White Lantern Deadman, Kyle Rayner, and Indigo 1. The supervillain stack will include Impossible Mode Vandal Savage, Mr. Freeze, Graves, Black Hand, Arkilo, Amazo, Hellspawn, Ha-El, Hector Hammond, Doomsday, Mongol, Black Lantern Superman, Trigon, Black Adam, and Crisis Necron. For the theme of the main deck, we're going to focus on the Blackest Night, Brightest Day event to pull inspiration from. This is where a lot of characters got their own lantern rings to fight against the Black Lantern Corps. For availability, we're pulling from the original set through Forever Evil, Crisis 1 and 2, and Rivals 1. For consistency, the main deck will be at 120 cards with 30 heroes, villains, equipment, and 24 superpowers with 6 locations. And now the deck profile. For heroes, at cost 1, we have doubles of the Atom. The Atom supports destruction focused strategies by turning unwanted cards into valuable additions from the destroyed pile. At cost 2, we have doubles of Katana and Vibe. Katana is a standard low-cost defense that can be bought in the early game. Vibe supports hero and superpower-focused strategies by helping you recycle key cards for your next draw. At cost 3, we have doubles of Plastic Man and Raven. Plastic Man can copy effects of equipment you have played alongside him or in your discard pile as a way to maximize your turn. Raven provides generic support with power and draw, making her a strong buy in almost any deck. At cost 4, we have doubles of Deadman, Sonic Siren, Amanda Waller, Stargirl, and Star Sapphire. Deadman supports destruction-focused strategies by removing up to 2 unwanted cards when you gain him, helping improve deck consistency. Sonic Siren replaces cards from the lineup, helping to cycle out undesirable cards. Amanda Waller can either give you +2 power or destroy a card in your hand or discard pile. If you destroy a villain, she can generate even more power. Stargirl is a defense card that can put a card from the destroyed pile on the bottom of the main deck as a way to prevent it from emptying. Star Sapphire supports equipment builds by setting up your next draw with an equipment from your discard pile. At cost 5, we have a single copy of Nightwing with doubles of Superboy and John Constantine. Nightwing works best in an equipment-heavy deck, allowing him to chain together multiple draws in a single turn. Superboy supports superpower builds by recovering a superpower from your discard pile to replay. John Constantine optimizes your deck because he scouts the top 2 cards of your deck, draws 1, and has the option of destroying the other one or putting it back. At cost 6, we have single copies of Warrior Princess and White Lantern Corps. Warrior Princess is a great card throughout the game because she generates 3 power and can be played with Starbolt to activate her secondary effect of gaining a card from the lineup and putting it into your hand. White Lantern Corps supports destruction-focused strategies by returning to your discard pile whenever it's destroyed, making it a reliable source of power. At cost 7, we have single copies of Kyle Rayner and Indigo Tribe. Kyle Rayner rewards players for collecting different power rings, generating more power for them being in play and in your discard pile. He can also serve as an alternate win condition if you manage to control 3 different power rings in one turn. Indigo Tribe supports hero-focused strategies by turning villains into heroes, allowing for more hero synergies. At cost 8, we have a single copy of Ganthest. Ganthest provides great recursion by recovering multiple low-cost cards from a single discard pile, making him a flexible addition to a variety of strategies. For villains, at cost 2, we have doubles of Ocean Master and Grid. Ocean Master supports villain builds by helping you get rid of undesirable cards. Grid supports villain and equipment focused strategies by helping you recycle key cards for future turns as your next draw. At cost 3, we have doubles of the Penguin, Jervis Tetch, and Black Lantern Aquaman. The Penguin can cycle through your deck quickly by drawing 2 and then discarding 2 to maximize your hand. Jervis Tetch is an early game utility card that can discard or destroy unwanted cards from the top of your deck. Black Lantern Aquaman provides draw support while disrupting opponents by recycling their weakness or starter cards back into their decks. At cost 4, we have doubles of Dr. Savannah, Parasite, The Blight, Killer Frost, and Black Lantern Green Arrow. Dr. Savannah supports superpower builds by setting up your next draw with a superpower from your discard pile. Parasite can depower foes with his attack, exchanging a card with cost 3 or greater with a punch card from their discard pile. The Blight can either give you +2 power or destroy a card in your hand or discard pile. If you destroy a superpower, he can generate even more power. Killer Frost is here as an attack against locations and can draw a card if no foes discard one. Black Lantern Green Arrow provides powerful disruption by forcing opponents to destroy their own cards, making him especially effective throughout the game. At cost 5, we have a single copy of Black Lantern Wonder Woman with doubles of Granny Goodness and Red Lantern Corps. Black Lantern Wonder Woman provides consistent deck disruption by punishing opponents with heroes or villains in their discard piles, filling their decks with weaknesses. Granny Goodness extends your turns by letting you play a hero or villain from the lineup, though you can't buy it afterward. Red Lantern Corps helps improve deck consistency by removing unwanted cards from your hand before they cycle back into your deck. At cost 6, we have single copies of Despero and Black Lantern Batman. Despero is a staple card that can draw 2 and attack to make a player discard a card with cost 1 or greater, helping both your deck and hindering your opponents. Black Lantern Batman provides deck disruption by filling opponents' decks with weaknesses, making him especially effective against equipment-focused strategies. At cost 7, we have single copies of Lobo and Black Lantern Blue Beetle. Lobo is a standard destroy card that can thin out your deck out of 2 undesirable cards. Black Lantern Blue Beetle excels at supporting attack-focused strategies by stripping away opponents' defense cards, leaving them vulnerable to future attacks. At cost 8, we have a single copy of Black Lantern Martian Manhunter. Black Lantern Martian Manhunter provides powerful hand disruption by turning your opponent's discarded cards into additional resources for the turn. For equipment, at cost 2, we have doubles of Lasso of Truth and Eskrima Sticks. Lasso of Truth is a standard low-cost defense that can be bought in the early game. Eskrima Sticks provides efficient low-cost equipment recursion, helping you reuse key cards throughout the game. At cost 3, we have doubles of Power Ring, Helmet of Fate, and Nth Metal Mace. Power Ring provides generic support with 3 power, especially in the mid to late game where you have less starters in your deck. 2 copies of Power Ring only count as 1 different Power Ring in name for Kyle Rayner's win condition. Helmet of Fate can mulligan undesirable cards when defending, making you draw a card for each one discarded minus itself. Nth Metal Mace works best in hero-focused strategies by improving draw consistency and helping players find heroes more reliably. At cost 4, we have doubles of Skeets, Soul Taker Sword, Secret Society Communicator, Signature Trenchcoat, and Batarang. Skeet supports hero builds as it puts heroes on top of your deck or into your hand when defending. Soul Taker Sword helps improve deck consistency by removing unwanted cards from your hand before they cycle back into your deck. Secret Society Communicator can either give you +2 power or destroy a card in your hand or discard pile. If you destroy a hero, it can generate even more power. Signature Trenchcoat gives players access to cards with cost 5 or less from the destroyed pile, making it useful alongside heavy destroy strategies. Batarang is an efficient utility card that provides power, draw support, and reliable defense throughout the game. At cost 5, we have single copies of Blue, Green, Indigo, Orange, Red, Star Sapphire, Yellow, White, and Black Lantern Power Rings. Blue Lantern Power Ring supports hero builds by increasing in power for each hero in play and in your discard pile. Green Lantern Power Ring is a standard defense card that can refill your hand by 2 when you avoid an attack. Indigo Tri-Power Ring provides power equal to the power of another card that has generated. Orange Lantern Power Ring is a great card throughout the game because it can gain an equipment with cost 5 or less without using the power generated for the turn, letting you buy other cards. Red Lantern Power Ring helps improve deck consistency by removing unwanted cards from the top of your deck before they go into your hand. Star Sapphire Power Ring can draw 2 cards, especially in multi-card type decks, to reduce its chances of revealing 2 cards of the same type. Yellow Lantern Power Ring can add pressure to opponents by decreasing their hand size by 1 with its attack. Black Lantern Power Ring supports villain-focused strategies by recovering villains from the destroyed pile, giving you another opportunity to use destroyed villains. White Lantern Power Ring works best in hero-focused strategies, allowing you to recycle heroes from the destroyed pile. Each Power Ring rewards players for collecting different Power Rings, generating more victory points as your collection grows. At cost 7, we have a single copy of White Lantern Power Battery. White Lantern Power Battery sets up Kyle Rayner's win condition by gaining all power rings from the lineup and placing them into your hand. Apart from this strategy, it can also gain a card from the lineup to enable other endgame cards. For superpowers, at cost 2, we have doubles of Flight. Flight is a flexible defense card that can improve the quality of your next draw by recovering a card from your discard pile. At cost 3, we have doubles of Force Field, Power the Green, and Channeling the Emotional Spectrum. Force Field provides draw support and can also avoid an attack while in play, acting as another form of defense. Power of the Green is here to support locations by putting them into play and gaining power for controlling them. Channeling the Emotional Spectrum supports color-focused strategies by enabling a wide variety of color-based synergies. At cost 4, we have doubles of Canary Cry, Power Drain, Super Intellect, and Crystal Shield. Canary Cry supports villain builds as it can put villains on top of your deck or into your hand when defending. Power Drain provides reliable hand disruption by letting you remove key cards before your opponent has a chance to play them. Super Intellect can either give you +2 power or destroy a card in your hand or discard pile. If you destroy an equipment, it can generate even more power. Crystal Shield supports a variety of strategies by providing power, draw support, and can recover low-cost cards as a defense card. At cost 5, we have doubles of Starbolt and Rage Blood. Starbolt works best in superpower focused strategies, increasing in power for each superpower in your discard pile. Rage Blood supports destruction focused strategies by helping remove starter cards while rewarding you for disrupting your opponents. At cost 6, we have single copies of Possession and World's Greatest Detective. Possession provides powerful disruption by turning your opponent's own attack cards against them. World's Greatest Detective is a great reveal to defend card because it can defend against multiple attacks that have been thrown against you in one turn. At cost 7, we have a single copy of Shazam. Shazam can extend your turn by playing the top card of the main deck at the cost of not being able to buy it. At cost 9, we have a single copy of Ultra Strength. Ultra Strength provides the best support with +3 power and draws 2 cards, making it the best card for any deck. For locations, at cost 5, we have single copies of New Genesis, Apocalypse, Gotham City, and Metropolis. New Genesis, Apocalypse, Gotham City, and Metropolis are draw engines for their respective card type they're asking for, hero, villain, equipment, or superpower, and can filter unwanted cards if they don't reveal their respective card type. At cost 6, we have a single copy of Atlantis. Atlantis provides long-term value by letting you control where newly gained cards are drawn, making it a flexible addition to a variety of strategies. At cost 7, we have a single copy of Mogo. Mogo provides long-term team support by giving you a repeatable way to protect players from attacks throughout the game. In closing, that's one way to combine the DC deck building sets. Remember, there's no single correct way to build your main deck. These videos are here to inspire ideas and start conversations. What would you change? Who is your favorite lantern? Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, all the YouTube things. I'll see you on the next one.